People often assume that eating plants is automatically healthy. Vegetables are good. Whole grains are good. Fruit is good. That's the entire script most people have in their heads. But food is more complicated than slogans. When someone switches to a plant-heavy diet, without understanding how those plants are grown, processed, prepared, or digested, the result is not always health. It can be fatigue, bloating, nutrient gaps, cravings, cold hands, or a stomach that never feels settled. The human body doesn't reward trends. It rewards compatibility. Vegetables used to grow according to soil, weather, insects, and time. Today, they grow according to markets, looks, and sales cycles. A perfect lettuce doesn't appear because nature felt generous. It appears because nitrogen fertilizer forces leaves to expand and traps water inside them. Thick, dark green leaves look better on shelves and fetch higher prices. But they may carry nitrates that would never appear in that concentration in the wild. Most consumers don't know this because they never walk the path. From soil to warehouse to distribution to store, they only see the end product, a huge, crisp, photogenic leaf, and assume bigger is better. Nature doesn't do bigger is better. Factories do. One of the quickest ways to notice this is to compare a farmer's crooked cucumber to a supermarket cucumber. The farmer's cucumber is sometimes bent, irregular, and awkward. Yet if you taste it, it has a stronger smell, more texture, and more character. Supermarket cucumbers are smooth, identical, and bland. We have forgotten that vegetables are supposed to have personality. Imperfection is information, not failure. But most of modern produce has been filtered through a system that rewards uniformity. When everything is uniform, the nutritional soul becomes uniform too. Beyond appearance, people misunderstand what plants actually provide. They aren't just vitamins and fiber, they're miniature soil translators. Roots collect minerals and convert them into edible forms. Leaves absorb sunlight and build chlorophyll. Stems circulate fluids. Fruits offer sugar and hydration for animals, so they'll spread seeds. Humans evolved eating bits of all these parts, roots, stems, leaves, and fruits, not just the sweet or tender ones. Yet modern salads are built almost entirely out of leaves and fruits because they are easy to chew and taste pleasant. No one makes stem salad. No one eats radish leaves unless told to. No one thinks of broccoli stems as valuable. We have reduced plants to their easiest sections. Chewing is another lost ritual. The mouth is the first half of digestion, not a hallway. It makes amylase, the enzyme that cracks carbohydrates into smaller pieces before they enter the stomach. Humans are designed to chew grains, chew roots, chew seeds, chew fibers. But the world now eats like it scrolls fast, continuous and distracted. Whole grains don't tolerate speed. If you swallow them half intact, the bacteria in your gut end up doing the job your saliva refused to start. Then the gut complains through gas, odor, and bloating, not because grains are bad, but because they were abandoned midway. The irony is that the modern wellness world loves shortcuts. Juicers extract health by removing pulp. Smoothies liquefy vegetables so the jaw never works. Powders convert berries into dust. Supplements shrink fruit into capsules. But nature never intended for health to be fast. Health was supposed to take time, chewing time, digestion time, adjustment time. When you drink a vegetable, the stomach receives it too quickly. Glucose absorption accelerates, and fullness signals never activate. You can drink 5 carrots in 20 seconds, but you can't chew 5 carrots in 20 seconds. Biology built limits for a reason. Whole grains offer a similar lesson. Brown rice has minerals and fiber that white rice doesn't. But if someone shovels brown rice into their mouth at high speed, it bypasses amylase, overloads the gut, and becomes a fermentation project. That's why some people think brown rice doesn't agree with them. It wasn't brown rice that caused the problem, it was the pace. Digestion is about tempo, not just ingredients. If the body had a health motto, it would probably be slow down. Coffee teaches a different story about plants. Coffee is both romantic and chemical. It can wake you up, focus your mind, or make your stomach tighten. It can warm your hands or keep you awake in bed. It can comfort you socially while stressing you physiologically. Coffee beans live a long life before reaching your cup. Farming, storage, shipping, roasting, grinding, brewing. Every step influences what ends up in your bloodstream. Mold can sneak in during storage if humidity is high. Roasting can create flavor, but also carcinogenic byproducts if taken too far. Acids survive in lighter roasts and can irritate sensitive stomachs, while dark roasts may feel smoother, yet contain different roasting compounds. Most consumers don't think about this. They just know they like coffee or that coffee doesn't sit well. Temperature matters too. Iced coffee is harmless in summer, but people who drink iced beverages all winter, especially on an empty stomach, slow their digestion subtly. The body warms cold liquids using internal heat. Over time, that can affect metabolism, circulation, and immune resilience. Not dramatically, not overnight, but through accumulation. Health is rarely dramatic. It is accumulated convenience or accumulated friction. Fruits add another perspective. Fruits are often seen as dessert sweet, refreshing, guilt-free. But fruits are mostly water and sugar, with small doses of vitamins and antioxidants. They are not designed to be the main fuel system for adults. They evolved as a trade sweetness for seed distribution. Too much fruit can stress blood sugar stability for people who are already struggling with energy swings, cravings, or fatigue. The solution isn't to eliminate fruit, it's to understand context. Fruit before a meal influences fullness differently than fruit after a meal. Fruit in the morning behaves differently than fruit at night for certain metabolisms. Food has rhythm. Digestion also has geography. Mouth, stomach, small intestine, large intestine. Each region has preferences. The stomach likes warmth and time. The small intestine likes simplicity, things already broken down by saliva, stomach acid, and pancreatic enzymes. The large intestine likes fiber and water. If food skips a step, the next region has to pay for it. When modern diets encourage speed, cold beverages, powders, juices, and poorly chewed grains, digestion becomes an unpaid intern trying to compensate. There's also psychology in eating. When someone eats slowly, they notice flavor, temperature, and texture. When they eat fast, they only notice fullness or discomfort. Fullness isn't hunger being satisfied, it's the stomach reaching its limit. Hunger is a conversation between hormones and metabolism. When people eat too fast, they skip that conversation. The body pushes back later through cravings, snacking, or evening overeating. Many people believe they have no willpower when in reality, they just have no time buffer. In the end, plants are powerful but not magical. They require chewing, temperature awareness, pacing, and digestive respect. A plant-based diet becomes nourishing when it respects biology instead of trends. The body doesn't care about labels like vegan, keto, organic, or superfood. It cares about what it can absorb. A food you can't digest is not healthy for you, no matter how pure it looks. Most health mistakes are not dramatic. They're made through convenience. Drinking instead of chewing, rushing instead of digesting, forcing healthy foods without understanding how to use them. Health isn't in the ingredient, it's in the method. Food can be comfort or burden, medicine or stress. Slow eating is free medicine. Whole eating is free insurance. Awareness is free intelligence. Nature already gave us the tools. We just have to stop rushing past them.